My name is Eric Tucker, and I cover the FBI, Justice Department, and national security for the Associated Press.
Back deadlines, killer. I plan to speak after, gentlemen.
Lawyers for the Justice Department and for former President Donald Trump met in a Brooklyn courtroom with the newly appointed special master in the Lago investigation. His name is Judge Raymond Dearie, and he's been on the bench in Brooklyn for decades.
Indict Trump! Indict Trump! Indict Trump! Indict Trump!
Indict him already!
Indict Trump!
Nobody's
what are
above
you
the law.
For? The worst lawyers in America!
One of the things that's emerged over the last 24 hours is that the special master Raymond Dearie has been asking the Trump team to disclose to him any information about whether or not the seized documents have been declassified. That's something that Donald Trump has repeatedly maintained in public statements, that he has declassified the documents that the FBI recovered. And so Judge Dearie asked the Trump legal team for any information about that point of view. And the legal team has said, we don't feel that we should be forced to disclose any information about that question right now at this stage of the proceedings, in part because in the event of a future possible indictment, that could be part of the defense. And we don't think we should be forced to disclose any evidence related to that question at the moment. It was striking the degree to which Judge Dearie appeared skeptical of the Trump team's reluctance to communicate whether or not the documents have been declassified. He said, if you don't affirmatively assert one way or the other whether the documents have been declassified, and the Justice Department makes a case that in fact they remain classified, then as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of the story. And so he made clear that he was not that open to the idea of the Trump team refusing for its own reasons to describe or disclose whether the documents have been declassified. The Trump team repeatedly made clear that it wanted to push back some of the deadlines that Judge Dearie had imposed and was working towards in terms of completing the process. But Judge Dearie was not amenable to that and made clear that he actually wanted to keep this moving forward as briskly as possible. And that was a notable development. He directed the Trump legal team to select by tomorrow a vendor, one of 5 government-approved vendors from a list that was given to the Trump legal team that could receive and host the classified documents.